Imagine taking the massive journey through space from our planet Earth to Neptune, the most remote planet of the solar system. A psychological science fiction film, Ad Astra, narrates the renowned astronaut Roy McBride taking a secret search mission to find his missing father out in space. The audience visits planet to planet with Roy as the story unfolds. But most importantly, Roy's psychological shift alongside his daunting journey across space is disturbingly well illustrated with vibrant colors such as red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. It connects the power of color in cinematography with psychology, which embodies the central conflict of the film. This is considered to be the most intelligent decision-making from the director and cinematographer. An American astronaut, Roy McBride, is called in a classified request to find his missing father, Clifford McBride, who presumes to be alive in Neptune. Clifford was part of the Lima project, the first human-crewed outer space exploration mission to go beyond the solar system. From time to time, Roy takes a psychological evaluation test to record his mental and emotional state. Roy is trained to divorce from the sense of empathy and emotion to avoid anxiety and distress that disturbs his mission, making him pass the tests easily. However, as the film moves on, Roy's mental connection with his father and family escalates and shifts dramatically. Clifford, on the other hand, claims to be on the opposing side of this crucial development. When Roy checks out one of Clifford's video archives, it is clearly shown that his environment is tinted dark blue, which is also Neptune's color. This is very clear when Roy shows up in Clifford's spaceship. On the contrary, since the beginning of Roy's journey, the environment's colors are shifted more towards a warm tone, such as yellow, red, and intense tungsten, with alienated, natural, and strong light. According to the article from Very Well Mind, an educational consultant, Kendra Cherry, explained that the cool colors including blue, purple, and green are often described as calm, but can also call to mind feelings of sadness or indifference, while warm colors evoke emotions ranging from feelings of warmth and comfort to feelings of anger and hostility. As we analyze Clifford's attitude of him sticking to his mission, it is easy to say that he has a straightforward, indifferent mental state, almost like a robot following his protocols. However, Roy tends to be more driven, emotional, and full of questions as he discovers more information about his father. The definition of colors does not end where the character is, but it shows a hue and saturation shift as the character progresses. When Roy unravels that there was mutiny in the spaceship of the Lima project, Roy's emotions burst out, and streams of colors of dark orange sync flawlessly. The interior lighting is used from fluorescent light to green for mutual emotion. And throughout the journey from Mars to Neptune, the tone shifts often from orange to fluorescent constantly, demonstrating Roy's extreme change of sensitive state of mind. The more Roy went closer to his father, and the more he was alone, the more the colors shifted from red and orange to blue. When he finally reached Clifford's spaceship, the dramatic mix of orange and blue is vibrant, which envisions the contrast between the two characters. The continuity of colors continues as Roy fails to persuade Clifford to come back home with them. In the end, Roy returns to Earth, which gives a familiar, warm sensation with natural light. In the interview with GQ, the director James Gray explained his use of colors are quite bold in many places. It is not what you might call realistic. It was meant to track the emotional experience of Roy, and we felt that it would add to the subjectivity of the experience. The impactful power of vibrant colors in Ad Astra is how natural it looked into our eyes. Even the light source seems artificial. This is possible for complete control of lighting with the defined light source arranged. In the interview with the American Society of Cinematographers, the cinematographer Hote van Hoytema addressed that one thing that came out of Ad Astra was the need for small, hard, and clean light sources. It is smaller, fully dimmable, and DMX controllable, with low energy consumption. Van Hoytema also explained that he used master prime lenses, which is designed to channel light straight through the glass with minimal reflections. However, to give the maximum magnitude of the natural sunlight, he added modifications by removing the anti-reflection coating to have lower contrast and give more reflections into the lens. Modern films usually used limited color palettes to produce a theme, such as orange in The Martian, yellow in Mad Max, and white in Interstellar. However, Ad Astra broke this trend and took risks. As much as Ad Astra is a heavy and slow-paced film, it used a significant amount of time to address how exhausting it is to travel the vast universe using the power of colors and lighting. Along with composition, without the director and cinematographer's decisions using vibrant colors, it would be difficult for the audience to convey how the character feels, even without a single word. It is something that we all need to learn through this emotional voyage of colors.